Don't pray for peace when you can't speak out in times of injustice. Greetings to everybody, and I am Benjamin, but a servant and a lover of God. I want to speak a little bit on this issue of always hearing people. Today is Sunday, the 19th of October 2025, and I think it's high time for me to speak out on this issue of Christians praying for peace when injustice started in front of them and they watched it go on without speaking out and turn out to claim they are praying for peace. What took away peace? I want us to vividly check the Bible, go back to the Bible, the prophets of old time. If I want to quote scriptures, we have many scriptures that speak of how men of God stood up for justice and spoke, defended the people. In our time now, everybody sits silent in times of injustice. And there's a popular quote which says, and I quote, "Being neutral in time of injustice is taking the side of the oppressor. He who is bringing the injustice is that person whom you are helping with, be it conscious or unconsciously." It's practically impossible for you to pray for peace when you saw injustice in your face. We are going through a situation in our country where it's very complicated and complex because men of God who are supposed to be, in quotes, the real people who stand for justice, are silent. They fear, they stay away and expect people to have peace. When there's crackdown on the civilians, nobody speaks, and yet you pray for peace. Until you rise up and speak against injustice, there shall be no peace. And injustice for one is injustice for all. It might not have affected you directly, but it's affecting you indirectly. The same people who are affected are the people that you preach to, the people that go to your churches, and you are sitting quiet. Beloved in the Lord, if you are a true Christian, it is time for you to let me not go too far. Southern Cameroon has been going through a very critical situation where we have lost many lives, many in jail, many refugees and IDPs. As a man of God, what have you done? What have you said? Don't give them food. You know the cause of the problem, but you're staying quiet. It's not just the beginning. Cameroon is in a situation where they don't know what to say and what to do anymore, and the same Christians you preach to are facing injustice. They are in a situation where they can't direct themselves, and as a leader, not just a leader, when you're a leader, you don't just lead in church or in that environment where you operate. It is time for you people to stop hypocrisy and speak out when it needs be. You preach to a congregation of more than 100, 200, 1,000 people, but yet you can't speak against a person who has committed injustice, who is promoting injustice, who is making your Christians suffer. I don't know how you receive this message, but I want to tell you, it is time for you to speak out against injustice, or you stay silent. Be you a pastor, a reverend father, a pope, or whoever. If you cannot speak in terms of injustice, don't pray for peace. Don't speak about peace, because you don't know. Peace wouldn't have disappeared if there was justice. Some people have reason to speak or to act because they have faced injustice and can't take it. And people like you who are supposed to lead and speak out have decided to stay mute. As it started with the Southern Cameroonians and they are crying and people are complaining, you were sitting quiet. Now, it is the same like the case where Francophones are also now feeling the injustice that Southern Cameroonians were facing before, and they couldn't take it anymore, and they decided to speak out, and they've been serious crackdown, and yet you stay mute. I know that many would discard this message, but I don't care how you take it. This is from my heart to you. As a leader, as a pastor, as an elite, if you cannot speak in terms of injustice, don't call for peace, because peace wouldn't have gone if there was justice. Where there is injustice, there is absence of peace. I don't care whoever received this message and however they received the message, but I care about the people I'm talking for. I'm speaking on behalf of their well-being. Leading by example is in every aspect, and you cannot preach the Bible and watch oppressors oppress the people you're preaching to, and you stay mute. I repeat, if you can't speak in terms of injustice, don't speak when, or don't pray for peace. Don't speak when there is absence of peace. The absence of peace is an identification of injustice. Nobody who lives a normal life will seek to live in an atmosphere where there is no peace. It hurts to see that we cry every day the people that we are losing, but yet we cannot speak out. How many Christians have you lost in your church based on the crisis, ongoing crisis? How many people have you lost, and yet you claim to love them, because the gospel of Christ is to preach love. And if you love the people and you can't stand for the people, you are just a deceiver. Take this message from me. I don't know how you take it, not because it came from me, but it came from my heart. And prophecy is not only when you speak about things that you think are spiritually invisible or physically invisible, but spiritually visible. Don't pray for peace if you can't speak when in terms of oppression or injustice. God bless you all. And this is my message to you all this Sunday. Be you a pastor, a reverend father, a community leader, an elite that you can speak for the people, you are not worth being a leader. Some of us are facing injustice. Some of us are facing injustice. Some of us are in pains because we spoke out for against injustice. And today I'm coming out to tell you, if you're a leader, it is time to speak or stay mute forever. God bless you. God bless you. God bless you. Today is Sunday, the 19th of October,